Dawn, played by Olivia Bromley, has had a devastating week on Emmerdale after she discovered her best friend had died of an overdose. When she arrived at her other friend's house for the wake, she realized the deceased had a 7-year-old daughter who was living in the most horrendous conditions. The mother of one decided to bring young Clemmy, Mabel Addison, back to the village, but this is where her problems recently started on the ITV soap. Friday's episode began with her husband, Billy Fletcher, Jay Consul, urging Dawn to contact social services to take Clemmy into care. Feeling responsible to look after her friend's child, the villager was reluctant to do this, and it wasn't too long before police officer Harriet Finch, Catherine Dow Blyton, discovered what was going on. As the pair argued, with the law enforcer telling her surrogate daughter this would be regarded as kidnap, Clemmy disappeared after hearing her mother had died. With Dawn desperately trying to find the youngster, it was Billy who managed to track her down, and the pair bonded over the loss of a parent. Having seen how much Clemmy needed their support, Billy was on board with taking on the care of the young schoolgirl. However, their efforts were dashed when social services turned up and explained Clemmy was going to be given to a foster family. This broke Dawn's heart, as she knew she would be able to give the young girl the life she had always wanted, and she would become her mother figure. As Dawn protested the child being taken away from her in the middle of the street, a sheepish Harriet arrived on the scene. Children's services are complicated, the former vicar declared, with Dawn asking her if she could do something to stop what was happening. "It's over my head now, I'm really sorry," the police officer remarked, with the mother of one bidding a heartbreaking farewell to the young girl. As the car drove away from the village, Harriet apologized once more as she admitted she was the one who called social services. Dawn was livid as she asked her mother figure, "When you said it had gone over your head, what did you mean by that? Tell me this wasn't you? Tell me you didn't go behind my back when you saw the terrified little girl?" she continued. "It wasn't like that," the former vicar replied, with Dawn adding, "Tell me you didn't make that call?" With the silence deafening, Dawn told the policewoman, "You have sent her from one hell to another, and now she thinks no one is coming back for her." "I know it seems harsh, but you were not aware of the potential repercussions," Harriet remarked, with her surrogate daughter telling her she should have trusted her. Harriet continued, "I care about you, Billy and Lucas so much. I didn't want you to get into trouble." "Dawn, she's not yours. I don't care what you think, you have stabbed me in the back. You have no idea what you have done," a furious Dawn replied. The end credits rolled with Harriet looking devastated by her actions, but she might not realize this will cost her her life. Almost 2 years ago, it was Dawn who killed D.I. Malone, Mark Womack, when he tried to destroy her family and hurt Harriet. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car, which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival, a Kurt Benson, but who was he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die-hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. The Police Officer, Will Taylor, Dean Andrews, and even Kim Tate, Claire King, disposed of the body so Dawn wouldn't suffer the consequences. Ever since, it is as if the murder has been buried under the carpet and is forbidden to talk about, as Dawn has gone on to get married. However, her killer instincts could now return as she forms a plan of revenge against Harriet for betraying her in the worst way. With her anger taking over, she could end up doing exactly what she said and, in a heated exchange with the former vicar, end up stabbing her in the back. Billy wouldn't want his wife to go to jail, so he would help her cover up yet another murder after she claimed her second victim. But with all this said and done, could it really be the end of the road for Harriet after almost 10 years of being on the show? Speaking about the possibility of leaving the role, the actress who plays Harriet, Catherine, said, "You always worry that your days might be numbered. There have got to be consequences, whether that happens a year down the line or 2 years down the line. You can't get away with murder. But I'll stay for as long as they want me to stay. I love the show and the role, thank heavens for it," she told The Sun. Will Harriet live to see another day, or will she end up 6 feet under?